Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be looking at revenge stories where people pay the price of karma. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Story number 1. Shortly after my father was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, my formerly estranged half-brother quit his job and moved in to help take care of my dad. Though there really wasn't enough money, it was agreed to pay him around $300 a week to make up for his missing income. During this time, my half-brother abruptly acquired durable power of attorney and financial decisions. Several documents relating to my dad's pension, which were now my half-brother's responsibility, were not turned in on time, resulting in my dad missing out on a one-time payout of $8,000 and lowering his pension payout by $300 a month. My half-brother then cleaned out my dad's remaining savings, about $3,000, not discovered until about a month later. My dad left all of his insurance money and belongings to my mother. Us children were left with only sentimental items. My half-brother was visibly upset and shaking when the will was read. He acknowledged that my mother was receiving everything and left. About a month later, we discovered the missing money. Though he broke no laws because he had power of attorney, we insisted he pay it back, even offered to let him make payments over a 2-year period. He refused, and we now have no contact for 2 years now. Little did he know that he was in my mum's, his stepmother's, will. He would receive half of what is currently a $250,000 estate. I suggested to my mother that she remove him from the will. She did, and I am now the sole beneficiary. He stole $3,000 now, only to lose out on $125,000 later. What a piece of trash though, honestly. He stole from his stepfather. Story number 2. I work for a construction company and we do remodeling on homes. We have a rule here that we get to keep anything we find hidden behind the walls. We hired this guy. We really needed a worker badly, who was a total jerk from day one. I've been working for this company for 5 years, and this guy has only been doing construction for 1 year after he got fired from his accounting job for doing a DUI. Anyways, he would always make fun of my clothes and my accent, and one day he went too far by telling my boss about my private Instagram account pictures. He got on the phone and looked through my Instagram page and showed my boss pictures of me. I was so mad that he violated my privacy, and then I made a plan to screw him over. He was the kind of guy who would always come in late and complain that trains or traffic is why he was always late. One day I overheard him saying that if he won the lottery, he would quit this job for not getting the respect he deserves. You have to earn your respect here. He hasn't even been working long. What do you mean, get the respect you deserve? More like you should be respecting people. One day I bought some fake gold coins online and I put them in a metal box I found at the antique store and waited for a chance to hide it in the wall. Luckily, I did not have to wait long. The day he found the coins, it seemed like it was his best day ever. First thing he did when he opened the box, he called my boss a loser and he quit immediately on the spot. He said, "Screw this place, I'm rich." Little did he know was that was the best day of my life. After he quit, my boss told us he was going to fire him anyways for always showing up late. I wish I could see the look on his face when he finds out the gold coins are fake. Best $40 I spent in my life. I'm so confused though. Like, what? How much are gold coins normally, you know? Like, he just found a box of gold coins and he doesn't even know if it's real or fake. Like, it could be toy gold coins, you know? Seriously, you just find like a box of gold coins and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I won the lottery. I'm gonna call my boss and be like, I quit," before even checking whether it was worth anything. Like, seriously, shouldn't you check and verify everything is good to go before you quit your job, you know? I feel like some people are just so impulsive. They just do things like this. That's crazy. Well, he was gonna get fired anyways, but like, you know, it just surprises me that he didn't check whether it was real or not and he just quit like that. Story number 3. First up, some backstory. During my gap year between studies, I decided to work for Company N. Company N was run by a husband, Dave, and wife, Karen, with their son, and basically treated their staff like a small family. All was well for about 2 months until I realized I had to ask for a day off since I wanted to attend a concert the band would give in my country. There was about a month to go, so I sent an email asking for the day off and explaining why. This is where everything started to go downhill. I got a reply from Karen, and her reply was weird. She stated that's not how asking for a day off works. I was confused to say the least. Not sure what to do. I thought she wanted a more formal way of asking, so I wrote a formal email asking for the day off. She shot an email back. I really had to think through what I was doing, which made even less sense to me, but I was hopeful since I never really got a specific no. What was she saying then? That's not how you ask for a day off. What? Tell them how then. Why is there like no or yes? All they're asking is, can I have a day off? You either just say yes or no. The next work day rolls around. I arrived, locked up my bike and headed inside ready for work. I immediately started looking for Dave to ask for answers. Before I could even open my mouth, he asked me, "Do you still want to go to that concert?" I didn't expect him to ask this, so quickly answered yes. The only thing he said back was, "Okay, take off your vest and you can go home." I was stunned, and while the words started to sink in, I looked at my colleagues which were preparing for opening. When it finally sank in, anger flowed in. I am not a confrontational person, so I simply took off my vest and gave it to Dave. Without a word, I left and started biking home. When I got back home, I told my mother what happened. We started sending emails for extra information and got very Karen-like emails back. Is that why her name is Karen? After a couple emails which went basically nowhere, I looked up the laws for immediate dismissal. After reading up about it, I learned that in my country, somebody can be immediately fired when caught stealing, frauding, the person isn't able to do the work, or refusal to do the work. I did neither of these. A day or two later, I met with my attorney and began the steps to sue Company N. I told my lawyer what happened in detail, and he was very confident I was in my right and she was not. So after trading even more emails between the three of us, we went to the small claims. I came prepared in a suit with my attorney, and Karen showed up, alone. I guess she assumed she won because she thought she was in her right. The trial began and I was as professional and objective as I could be. Karen did the same. Well, for about half of the trial, when she realized evidence was piling up against her, she resorted to calling me a spoiled brat, among other things I didn't know the English translation for. I'm safe to say that was the point the judge ruled in my favor. As per usual, I had to wait a month before I got the verdict black on white in the email, but I won. It may have taken about 6 months from the moment I was told to go home to the point those 6 months of pay were transferred to my bank account. But it was 100% worth it. In the end, I went to the concert. It was the most awesome and most profitable concert I have ever been to in my life. I just want to know the reason why they didn't let him go to the concert. You know, I want to know the reason. So did they end up finding out the reason as to why they were so petty about it? Like, what? In the end, there was no reason. I want to know the reason. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!